Is he controlling? Yes, he is. Will he put his hands on a female? Yes, he will. Would he put his hands on a male producer?
Is he controlling? Yes, he is. Will he put his hands on a female? Yes, he will. Would he put his hands on a male producer or anyone else? Yes, he will. I can't believe that someone would do this to someone they claim to love. Think about it, she was on the floor, passed out, looking lifeless, and he was kicking her. All right, buckle up because this one is going to be wild. We're diving deep into the rumors swirling around Stevie J and his alleged involvement in Diddy's recent arrest. Trust us, this story just keeps getting messier by the minute. If you thought the drama around Diddy's criminal charges was huge, well, you haven't heard the half of it yet, because now the streets are buzzing that Stevie J might be next in line to face the heat. The question is Stevie J really on the run, and how deep does this story go? 3 big armored vehicles pulled up, and these dudes jumped out. I had 50 red dots on my shirt, and they were screaming, "Get on the ground!" I was like, yo, really? Let's start with a little refresher for those who might have missed the beginning of this whirlwind. Sean Diddy Combs, yes, the same Diddy who's been a staple in the music industry for decades, was arrested not too long ago. His arrest sent shockwaves through the music world, but this wasn't your everyday celebrity arrest. We're talking major federal charges that left everyone with their jaws on the floor. The details that have come out are pretty intense, with Diddy being accused of everything from violence to seriously shady business dealings. But Diddy's arrest wasn't the only thing making headlines. Almost as soon as Diddy was in custody, rumors started flying that some of his closest associates, including Stevie J, might be caught up in this web of allegations. Now, people are saying that Stevie might be running scared, trying to dodge what could be coming his way. It's starting to sound like a very toxic work environment. But this isn't just toxicity, it's criminal. Let's be clear, battery is illegal, and what Diddy is being accused of is criminal battery. So how does Stevie J fit into all of this? Let's rewind for a second and give a bit of background. Stevie J isn't just some random name. He's been a major player in the music scene for years. Back in the 90s, he was part of Diddy's legendary production team known as the Hitmen. Stevie worked on some of the biggest hits of that era, and he even won a Grammy for his work on Diddy's debut album. Sounds like a dream career, right? Well, things aren't always what they seem. Yo, people want to make stuff up, but we've got witnesses who were there and are speaking about it. Recently, a lawsuit filed by a figure named Lil Rod has dragged Stevie J into the center of a controversy that's just getting started. Lil Rod claims that Stevie J and Diddy's relationship goes way deeper than just professional collaboration. According to Lil Rod, Stevie J and Diddy had a special relationship, and let's just say it wasn't exactly business related. The lawsuit alleges that Diddy used Stevie J's status in the music industry to manipulate people, including Lil Rod, into doing things they weren't comfortable with. And this is where things start to get really murky. In the lawsuit, Lil Rod claims that Diddy showed him a video of Stevie J in a compromising situation with another man. Yep, you heard that right, a video. According to the lawsuit, Diddy allegedly used this video as a way to convince Lil Rod that certain activities were just normal in the music business. And this wasn't just any video. The lawsuit describes it as pretty graphic and claims that it was filmed without Stevie J's knowledge or consent. If that's true, this takes the entire situation to a whole new level of messed up. The only way he avoids going to prison for the time they want to give him is if he starts giving them something. But Lil Rod didn't stop there. He also claims that Diddy tried to convince him to follow in Stevie J's footsteps, allegedly promising him career success in exchange for his cooperation. According to the lawsuit, Diddy promised Lil Rod that he could help him win a Grammy if he agreed to certain things, suggesting that Stevie J's Grammy win was tied to his involvement in this secretive world. It's wild to even think about, but that's the picture Lil Rod is painting. So now we're left wondering, what does Stevie J actually know about all of this? Did he willingly participate in Diddy's infamous freak-offs, as they've been dubbed, or was he a pawn in a much bigger game? Lil Rod seems to suggest that Stevie was fully in the know and even participated in these exclusive parties. The lawsuit names several other high-profile figures, and Stevie J is just one of many people allegedly caught up in this twisted web. But the big question is, why hasn't Stevie J come forward to set the record straight? Personally, I've never met Diddy in my life, but when you do wrong, it comes back on you. So none of us should be surprised. Well, Stevie J hasn't been completely silent. After 50 Cent, who has never shied away from stirring the pot, took to Instagram to poke fun at the whole situation, Stevie J clapped back in true Stevie fashion. He didn't deny the rumors outright, but he did challenge 50 Cent to a fight, saying something along the lines of, "Let's settle this on TV." But 50, always the troll, kept pushing, saying that Stevie never outright denied the allegations. And honestly, that's where things get a little strange. For someone who's so quick to defend himself, you'd think Stevie would shut this down immediately, right? But instead, it seems like he's more focused on the social media back and forth than clearing his name. I don't care what someone does in their bedroom, that's their business. I've never seen it. The real drama, though, is around what's going to happen next. Rumors are flying that Stevie J might be trying to lay low, especially now that Diddy's facing serious charges. Fans are speculating that Stevie is on the run, trying to avoid getting caught up in the mess that's bound to follow Diddy's trial. Some sources even suggest that Stevie might be thinking about turning on Diddy to save himself. Let's be real, when federal charges are on the table, people tend to look out for themselves. And if what Lil Rod is claiming is true, Stevie J might not have much of a choice but to cooperate with authorities if he wants to avoid going down with the ship. So what exactly are these charges that have everyone so scared? Well, according to court documents, Diddy isn't just facing your run-of-the-mill legal troubles. We're talking about allegations of extreme physical aggression, intimidation, and even threats against people who tried to speak out. The documents describe several incidents where Diddy allegedly assaulted women, and in one instance, there's even video footage of him attacking a woman in a Los Angeles hotel. This was back in 2016, and it wasn't just a minor altercation. The lawsuit describes Diddy dragging the woman, throwing objects at her, and even offering a bribe to hotel staff to keep quiet. If that wasn't bad enough, it's also been revealed that Diddy allegedly used his power and influence to silence witnesses and prevent people from coming forward. The whole thing reads like a crime drama, except it's real life. Diddy's lawyers know what he can beat and what he can't beat. The court documents also mention that Diddy's security team and even Diddy himself carried firearms and used them to intimidate people. In one particularly shocking part of the indictment, law enforcement reportedly found multiple firearms in Diddy's Miami and Los Angeles homes, some of which had their serial numbers tampered with. If that doesn't scream trouble, I don't know what does. Fans on social media have been quick to chime in on the situation, with one person commenting, "Homeland Security finds semi-automatic weapons in your home and serial numbers are erased. You're going to jail for mega years." And honestly, they're not wrong. When the feds get involved, things get serious very quickly. These are all allegations that have become shockingly familiar against Diddy in recent months, as he has faced lawsuit after lawsuit from women and men who have accused him of all manner of bad behavior. So where does that leave Stevie J? Well, if the rumors are to be believed, he could be facing some serious decisions in the near future. With Diddy's empire crumbling and people allegedly flipping on him left